before we continue, in the interest of full disclosure, what I'll tell you is this module will scratch the surface of good digital photography, or good enough digital photography for, generally using for multimedia for your websites. Now, I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't mention that we do have a web course. So it is part of the web design certificate that you can use to go to an unknown potential future employer and tell them, yeah, I got this. I've got from front end to back end, and including the multimedia phase. I can cover that for you. So we do have a web-focused digital photography class that runs every spring. It is 3 credits. This is a 4-credit course, just so you understand. They're not all the same credits. It is actually taught by our very own Chuck Conkle. I do not know what night of the week it will end up meeting. I do know it's going to... It has historically been taught on Tuesday nights, and I think that just because of the way our lab is being used this upcoming spring, is very, very probably going to be moved to a different night. But I do know that it will be either online asynchronous, so just like this course is, or online synchronous, where you do meet, on, I'm going to use Zoom generically the way that we would say tissue or Kleenex rather, and mean puffs plus lotion or whatever, right? But so you would meet on Zoom with Chuck in the spring. I do not know how it is going to be taught, but I do know that in spring is the only time it is offered. And if you complete this Web 101 course, if you go on to complete in the fall Web 102, and then in the spring Web, I believe it's 235 digital photography, you are 1 course away from a web design certificate. So it's a really good idea. Here I'm going to generalize and say the beginning of everybody's web design career, a certificate pays off faster than having an associate's. It pays off way faster than having a bachelor's degree, because you can use that certificate to go right now to an employer and say, these are the skills I have as is certified by this certificate. I can do web design with HTML and CSS. I can do web design with WordPress, and I've got PHP and all these other things that Web 102 will do. I can do the digital media content and curation part with the digital photography course, and then you're 1 more class away. Something like a WordPress course that we offer over summer, something like a multimedia course that we offer over the summer, something like even a PHP course that we offer again in the spring, and that would go a long way to making you imminently employable. So the immediate content that follows this will get you close. The digital photography course will get you the rest of the way there. So just keep that in mind, especially as classes are filling faster than they have previously. It's something to keep your watchful eye on when it comes time to register for classes for spring, because those are filling up quickly. So without further ado, let's get back to the photography we can do in Web 101.